Hello everyone, this is Meir talking to you on Friday morning, the 21st of July. It's a wonderful day. We had several cool days in San Francisco, but today is nice and warm, and tomorrow it's going to be even warmer. A wonderful day for an eye class. The medical profession keeps telling us how harmful the sun is. As of the early 80s, through these days, for almost 40 years, we're being told that the sun is damaging the skin, is causing cancer, and many other things it can do. And truth is that there is some grain of truth in what they're saying. Too much sun exposure, especially in fair skin, could be damaging. But there's another point to make here. Too little sun exposure could be damaging even more. And one of the things that I can say is the sun can really energize our body. It's better to get vitamin D from the sun than from food. The process of synthesis that comes from combination between the sun and the skin and how it penetrates through the bloodstream to the body and is being converted in the internal organs to vitamin D is fascinating and is strengthening to the whole system. Many people work on muscle strength, and that's necessary. Just today I ran for my regular 4 miles on the beach, barefoot and just with a bathing suit. It's one of those first days that nobody was making faces at me because it was warm enough to run with a bathing suit for most people. I run even when the weather is cold. But what's more important is systemic strength. That your digestion works well, that your absorption of nutrients is complete. The sun helps all that, and it helps the immune system, and it helps the eyes. It's infuriating me to see that people think that sunglasses help the eyes. And seeing kids at the age of 4 or 5 walking with sunglasses indoors in fluorescent lights. The sun strengthens the pupils. The sun strengthens the macula. The sun strengthens the whole eye and drains fluid. I've heard from several of my clients that had an elevated eye pressure, glaucoma. I've heard from them that their eye pressure went down because of doing the sunning exercises that we teach. Now, the sun could be too much, definitely. You also could eat too many organic apples. You could replete your body with too much good food, no question. But the sun is not damaging. The sun is helpful if done in the right quantity. So I love to run in the sun. And sometimes as I run, I do the sunning exercise that I describe well in my books and in my seminars. It is that we close our eyes and we move our head from side to side, 180 degrees. And again, I like people to see a DVD or to come to my class to really know how to do it. As we said, it could also be damaging. But if you move the head from side to side, all the way from shoulder to shoulder, with the eyes closed, your pupils constrict and expand. And there's a wonderful exercise that we do in that we have a glow ball that we throw in the dark after going outside and sunning. So the pupils expand and shrink, expand and shrink. We do sunning for a minute, we throw the ball for a minute. And many times we just sun for 5 or 6 minutes, and the eyes become stronger for it, and they adjust to the strong sunlight. I'm not telling you to never wear sunglasses. Of course, when you drive towards a sunrise or a sunset, you're not in natural condition. You have nowhere to hide. The sun is in your eyes. Yeah, that's when you put sunglasses. But when you walk on the street, if the sun bothers you in any way, just put a visor, a hat with a visor, and that will solve the whole problem. Adjusting to the sunlight will strengthen your eyes. And one more important thing. it's important to look at a distance. It's very important to look at a distance. I really think that the reason that so many people have cataracts these days is because people stop doing it. Nothing in your life gives you any incentive to do that. When we drive, we look in the mirrors, we look few dozens of yards ahead of us, and we see the world that way. But the problem is, not looking at a distance is very hard on the eyes. For 2 million years, we were hunters, food gatherers, and in the last 10,000 years, we were also farmers, but farmers until a few hundreds of years ago could not rely on anything but their own eyes looking at the distance, seeing the cloud movement, seeing a storm coming. They knew it that way. So vision was so sharp with people in the past. These days, we deprive ourselves from looking at a distance. Now, I must say it's pretty easy near my school. We have the ocean with its beautiful waves. We have mountains and hills to look at. But even if you are far away from the ocean or a mountain, look at the sky. Look at clouds movement. Look at faraway buildings. Rest your eyes at a distance. Rest this from all the close work that we're doing. Your eyes need that relaxation. They need to be able to do the opposite of what you're normally doing. And so the most important thing for me to tell you is that in many ways you can affect your vision by doing the opposite of what you were told to do. Do you know that the medical profession have ruined many kids' eyes by publishing one research project? There was nothing but a pilot project that have shown two identical twins in different environments and have shown that the vision was compromised even though the environments were different. Until then, people used to make sure that windows in classrooms are large, that we have a lot of daylight when we study. And from there on, well, smaller windows, fluorescent lights, many classes are being taught in the dark. And ever since then, the epitome of nearsightedness becomes so natural to the world. And whomever did not succeed to become nearsighted ends up being farsighted in an older age. My friends, we need light and we need distance. And that's my message of today. Tomorrow, at our workshop, as we'll go through all of our 9 principles, and as we'll work on different things related to the eyes, you will see how sharper your vision is after you look at a distance, and how clearer your vision is once you adjust in a proper way and non-harmful way to the sun. Until tomorrow, and until next week, many blessings from your friend Meir.